Hello guys, my name is Balakrishna Srivastav and welcome to CodeWithBK. So in this video we write Java code solution for question 4 of Computer Applications Boards paper, which is this question. So before we begin, it is a request to please subscribe to my channel, and I've posted plenty ICSE content. Actually less than 5% of my audience is subscribed to my channel, so please do subscribe to my channel. Alright, so this is the question. Take a minute and give this a reading. Okay, so you have to define a class to accept values into a 4 into 4 array, 2D array, and then you have to print the norm of the array. Norm is the square root of sum of squares of all elements. Alright, and we have to define this, put this in a class. So I'm going to say class. I keep the name of the class as question 4 because it's a solution to question 4. The data members I will need is to store this 2D array, 4 into 4 array, and another data member to store the norm of the array. Okay, so I'll say private int arr to store the 2D array. Then I say private int norm. Norm is going to be a double value, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep it double. Okay, and norm. Do I need a constructor? Yes, I need a constructor because in my constructor I'm going to provide memory to my 2D array. I'm going to say arr equal to new int of size 4 into 4. Okay, you can take two variables or you can take another variable size for 4 and then you can use the size. I'm gonna directly hardcode 4, okay, for the size of the array. Okay, you don't need to initialize norm, will be automatically initialized to 0, but if you still feel like, you can set norm equal to 0 for now. Okay, then we need one method to accept. I'll say public void accept. Okay, then I need another method to calculate, so I'll say public void calculate. Okay, so this method will calculate the norm. This method will accept the values into the 2D array, right? And we can have one more display method. So public void display to display the norm. Okay, and one of the reasons that I've taken these three separate methods because these three methods fit the class design of most of the questions that appear in the ICSE boards paper. Okay, they usually have a method where you have to accept values into whatever data members, in this case the 2D array. Then there is a method to calculate, and then there is a method to display. If you look at the previous question, question 3, it also has very similar three methods: accept, calculate, and display. Okay, and you designing this class by creating separate functions where each function is supposed to do a specific task shows that your concepts about functions and class design is much clearer. Okay, all right, so to accept we need a scanner object. So I'll say scanner equal to new scanner system dot in. Okay, and I will also need import java.util.scanner, which is automatically added because I am on IDE. Okay, prompt the user to enter 4 into 4 values. Sys out enter 4 into 4 values. Okay, or I'll say integers. Okay, because my 2D array is the integer array. Okay, so I will use a nested for loop other than 4 I plus plus. Again, you could have stored this 4 into a size variable, or you could have taken rows, columns, initialized them to 4, depends upon you. Since we are given the size of the arrays to be 4 into 4, I'm going to hardcode 4 for number of rows and columns. Okay, and for int j equal to 0, j less than 4, j plus plus. Okay, I'll say int x is scanner dot next int, and this x goes into ijth location. So arr of I j is x. All right, my accept method is done. Then we come to this method where we have to calculate the norm. So norm is the square root of sum of squares of all elements. So I'll say int sum of squares is 0. So I will iterate the entire 2D array and I'll say sum of squares plus equal to square this element. So arr of ij into arr of ij. Okay, calculate the sum of squares first, the sum of squares. Okay, then find the norm, which is the square root. So I'll say norm, which is my data member, is math.sqrt of sum of squares. Okay, sqrt returns a double type, my norm is a double type, so this is going to be okay. Finally, display the norm. So I'm going to say sys out. Okay, norm is plus norm. and my class is done. So this class is supposed to be your answer. Okay, in this question you are not asked to create an object in the main function and then call methods, but I'm going to do that so that we can actually verify this code. So I'll say question 4 equal to new question 4, then I say question 4 dot accept to accept values, question 4 dot calculate to calculate norm, and question 4 dot display to display. All right, and I'm going to use the exact set of values in my example. So 1213, then 5216, then 3612, and 3463. My norm should come out to be 14.17774468, whatever this is correct. Okay, so my code works. All right, I can do 1111 3333 4444. Norm comes out to be this. If I keep it all ones, okay, my norm comes out to be 4. All right, so this is my solution to question 4 of ICSE 2025 Computer Applications board paper. I hope you like this video and this was helpful. If there is any doubt, there's a part you don't understand, please let me know in the comments. I always try to answer all your comments, and you can also let me know in the comments if there's a question you want me to solve, or if there is a concept you want me to discuss. And please do subscribe to my channel, because I've posted plenty ICSE content, but there are still very few subscribers. Thank you for watching.